Fresh Off the Field, the hottest sports talk show in the nation. I'm your host, Carlton C2 Aiken. Did you just see that intro? Man, we just got a brand new, fresh Off the Field intro. This episode is so good, make you want to smack your brother. This episode's so good. I can't wait. Speaking of my brother, you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Christian Aiken, middle linebacker, number 15 at Paulsville High School.
Yes, sir. Man, we finally got my boy, our other co-host, Harrison. Harry, you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Harrison, founder of the Student Athlete Company and co-host of the Fresh Off the Field podcast.
Yes, sir. Speaking of which, without further ado, let's introduce my guy. Actually, you go ahead and introduce your guy.
Let's introduce one of my best friends, one of my old teammates from middle school, Trey McLeer, fabulous wrestler and phenomenal football player.
Yes, sir. My boy Trey. Trey, you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Trey McLeer. I go to St. Augustine High School, number 14, and I'm the starting safety.
Yes, sir. My boy, I seen this dude play in 8th grade playing with my brother. They went to the same Catholic school. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we went to the same Catholic school. Me and him both got reclassed. And we played for Kingsway Dragons in Little League for 1 year.
You and Trey talk a little bit about your Catholic school activities, how that was.
It was kind of a new feeling because in the Catholic school, they did different things. Like we had recess in 8th grade, which I really wasn't used to. Probably he wasn't used to either. And we only had 14 kids in our whole class. We didn't switch any classes with different people. It was the same people every day.
Trey, give us the real deal. How is Christian over here as a student? How is he among the other classmates?
It's 8th grade repeat year, so there's a little side stuff going on. So
you give us the real deal on the show.
we had some good times in that school with those only 14 kids.
That's good. All right, so let's get into the sports. My boy Trey balled out last week. Had 3 on offense. He plays receiver as well. He didn't really talk about that. My boy had 3 receptions, 17 yards per reception, and a crazy, mind-blowing touchdown catch. We're going to get to that later. Also on defense, my boy had 3 tackles. He had 1 pass deflection and 1 interception. The pass deflection really was, Trey, that was an interception. We're going to let the viewer at home decide if that was an interception or not. When we get to it, I'm going to have them comment in the section below what they think, if it was an interception or not. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So, we got some special teams film here. Automatically, that jumps out. You putting yourself out there on special teams shows how much of a selfless player you are. You want to talk a little bit about that, about your selflessness? I know Christian here has told me, many stories about how you're a leader and how you put the team first. Where did that come from?
Being a team player and doing whatever for the team, because football is a game of teamwork, and that's the greatest thing. So I like to do anything and everything for my brothers and my teammates.
He's been like that since Little League. He's always been out there on special teams with us. Even when he played quarterback, he was out there on kickoff and kick return with us. So he's always been like that.
That's what I like to hear. College coaches love players who take pride in special teams. So that's the wave. Keep balling on special teams because you're going to find yourself on the field.
Very
coming
fast.
Freshman year of college. Yes, sir.
Very fast. All right, here we go. Let's get into this next one. That's a great open field tackle, Harry. You want to talk about how hard it is.
Wait, now right there, I seen you calling out something before the play. Did you know that? Did you know this play was coming? I seen you pointing over there.
Before, I forget what I called, but if we run it
Slow
again,
motion.
I think I've
Looks like you're telling them
I don't even
invert.
know what I was calling, but I was calling some formation.
Now, my brother touched on it. My brother touched on it before. You used to play quarterback and now you're playing receiver. You want to talk about that this offseason, how, you know, that whole thing? Because last year you got a decent amount of playing time against Holy Spirit, and you balled out in that game. Now you're playing receiver. I mean, to go along being selfless, I know how hard it is going from quarterback to receiver. Do you want to talk a little bit about that transition?
Yes. I didn't win the quarterback job in the beginning of the season, so. And I love football, and I want to be on the field, so they put me in slot receiver and see what I can do. So I just went out there, and this first game I made some plays at receiver, so it was a good time. It was fun.
Definitely. I mean, you balled out.
I could tell your IQ is very high just from the way you run your route right here. You can start that up in the beginning of the play. I like right here how you stem the receiver inside and you use your hands to be physical, basically to push him where you need him to go so that you can make the cut out and have a free lane of space to run and catch the ball. Right here, that's high IQ level because you know your quarterback needs to get the ball to the sideline right here. So you create space between you and the defender, and it's an easy catch and throw. Easy throw and catch.
Yes, sir. That was huge. You hit it right on the head. Let's go to the next. I mean, it's crazy.
Those are
crazy.
Those are great instincts right there. Yeah, being able to find the open man on the other side of the field. That might not even be your drop. I think you guys are cover 3 or something. I see you have like cover 4. So
slow motion it.
Kind of to like the right side of the field, right there, and you see an open man. You broke down and you chased after him and wound up making the play. Wound up having a touchdown saving deflection.
I mean, your break on the ball is ridiculous. It's a cardinal sin, as you know, as a quarterback to roll to your right and throw across your body. But, I mean, this dude was wide open. I even may have thrown this ball. But, I mean, you come out of nowhere. If you go back to the beginning, you're not even in the frame right here. This dude is wide open. I mean, he is wide open. The quarterback's thinking, I have the easy touchdown. Let me hurry up and throw this ball. And you come out of nowhere and jar the ball loose. I mean, that's a crazy play. Tell me what you were thinking. I mean, I see you reading your keys. You're looking over at the receivers at first, and then what made you redirect?
I saw the one receiver like go right up the seam on the other side of the field, so I was just rolling that way because I thought he was gonna throw that way. Then I saw him like roll back the other way, so I looked over to the other side of the field and I saw a receiver running up on the other side. So I just trusted my instincts, and as soon as I saw the quarterback roll up near the sideline, I just made a play on the ball.
It was great closing speed, and the fact that you used the Q1Q alignment, right, which we talk about in college being quarterback, receiver, quarterback. That right there is very instinctive because you know what's going on throughout the play. So right here, you're looking at the quarterback, you're backpedaling, and then you get your eyes onto your receiver, which is your key, but then you know that you have to look back at the quarterback to see where the ball is going to be thrown or placed or ran, and you come over here and make a great play. So good stuff on that.
Me scrambling out, being an athlete, because I run around all around the field. I mean, there's no getting by you. This dude, your teammate missed, and
can you run that play back real slow mo? I want you guys to look at his footwork right here and the way he transitions. This is a pretty hard transition right here. To be having your body go one way, right, and then be able to flip your hips, right, and then start attacking the ball downhill is a quality that a great athlete like Trey has.
Now right here, this is the play I was talking about earlier. This play right here is ridiculous. I mean, look at the concentration. The concentration is ridiculous. It's off the chart. Run that back, please. Please run that back. I mean,
that's huddle top 5. If anything, top 1 material right here.
I mean, this is a for sure interception.
How did he not get on ESPN, bro?
I don't know, but he's definitely going to be on. He's going to be on A+ plays of the week, definitely. sure. I mean, the concentration here. What was going through your mind when you seen that ball in the air?
I just saw two defenders in front of me, so I didn't think like much was gonna happen. But as soon as I saw the ball pop in the air, you know, I had to go get that.
Yeah, your quarterback.
I just snagged it.
Your quarterback got some big kahunas for throwing that into quadruple coverage. He definitely trusts you. Cause woo! I mean, there's 4 dudes around you. 3 dudes, and he's still throwing it up.
My coach should have been screaming from the
Way to
side.
just way to make your quarterback look good though.
Definitely.
He definitely said thank you. He better have said thank you after that. He threw up a spray.
Now this is the play I was talking about earlier. Down, that's an interception. Play it in slow motion. The ball's in the air. That's an interception. To me, I think it's an interception. Comment down below what you think. Did Trey catch it? Did he not catch it? I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I don't know what the ref was talking about, but that's an interception to me. But tell me what was going through your head. I mean, another instinctive play, another tip pass that you caught.
Yeah, so I was just backpedaling because I saw two vertical routes.
Right.
So our linebacker was making he was in good position in front of the linebacker, so he put his hands up and deflected it. So as soon as I saw the deflection, I just ran up and it was left, so I just dove. And the other Millville kid was right next to me. And I just took it from him.
I mean, man, your ability to concentrate on the ball is ridiculous. That's an interception in my book. You got it here. You didn't have one interception. You had 2.
Yeah.
Harry, do you have any pointers, things that he can work on going forward? Being a safety yourself, being the Pace University captain, I know all conference safety, all world. Do you have any advice for Trey moving forward?
It starts in the off season, right? Bigger, faster, stronger is my mantra. Right? Every time I pick up a weight, it's because I want to be better than I was the day before yesterday. So every time I approach the field, I approach it with the get better mentality. So I know you're a very wise player for your years, so I know that's your approach as well. But something that that's gonna help you in the long run is bringing other guys along with you, because you put in that work, and I know you do. So I'm not gonna question you about your work ethic, because I obviously see it on the film. But now you're at such a level where you can start bringing other guys on your team along, right? And that in itself is going to elevate your team to a level where the coaches wouldn't be able to get it to without your help, right? So you need to bring those guys along. You need to continue to show them the way, right? And you need to continue to prove, like you said before, lead by example, right? This is what we do. This is how we train. This is how we work. And this is how we approach every day on the practice field and on game day. So, really embrace your role on the field, really embrace your role in the locker room, and just take it to the next level, the level that you can take it to. Tap into that untapped potential that you have, you have.
Yes, sir.
That was great advice. Great advice. Oh, there it is. That is our trivia. Bing. I know I said Bing last time. Everybody was like, it's Bing. It's Bing. Here on Fresh Off the Field, that is our trivia. Bing. So, for this week's trivia, Harry, do you want to go ahead and say it? Go ahead and tell us what trivia is this week.
I got you. The trivia for this week is, what player from New Jersey was drafted in the first round of the NFL 2020 draft? And what high school did he originally go to before he transferred?
First New Jersey player picked in the first round last year. We need his name and his original high school that he went to before he transferred. Comment that down below and you will win this week's trivia. Trey, thank you so much for joining us today on episode 2 of Fresh Off the Field. You are a dog. Man, I wish I could have you on my team because you are a dog. You're a competitor. You're a leader. I could put you anywhere on the field. I will have trust. I trust you to go and get it. Just looking at that, I'm throwing you the ball. If you're on my team, I'm throwing you the ball. If I'm a coach, I'm definitely recruiting you. You are a dog. Christian?
Miss having you as one of my teammates. Miss having you one of my leaders. that's it. Hope we can link up sometime after high school.
Yes, sir, definitely. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
no
brother.
problem, no problem.
And make sure that your squad wins out this year, regardless if there's a championship or not. You know, COVID's going on. We don't know what's after the regular season, but get your guys going in the right direction, bro. You have control of that, so control what you can control and dominate.
Trey,
Yes,
we'll be
sir.
checking back in with you.
And who do you guys have next week?
We got Hampton this week, so we're looking to hop back on track this week. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go 1-0 every week. 1-0 every week. Trey, thank you so much. We will definitely be getting back with you during wrestling season. I don't want to talk too much about your wrestling skills. We're going to have you definitely have you back on the show soon during wrestling season. Trey, thank you so much.
thank you. Thank you, guys.
But thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode number 2 of Fresh Off the Field. We will have so much more content coming for you. Athletes from every single level. I mean, we have some big names coming in. Jelani Green, Craig Reynolds with the Falcons, Siani Martin, a pro basketball player overseas. I don't want to say too much, but please tune in. Please tune in. We are going up from here. I can't wait to give you guys more content as we go about the rest of the season.